Hello everybody and welcome back to a new episode of Sacred 2. I'm standing here in Karnak Caves and as you can see it tells us where we have to go. So what is there to do? Well, not that much. So let's load up the bus. Let's get going. There is something, a previous episode somebody asked me something about the buffs and the effect on it. As you can... Okay, I was mistaken in my answer, because the regeneration time of the combat art does increase, as well as damage, attack speed and attack value if you read more runes. But as you can see, my current rune level is level 5, but I have read or consumed or eaten, it's whatever you want to call it, only to, in this case it's called memorized. So if I want to work with that, I simply have to increase the Capricious Hunter focus. Bring it up to a higher level and you can see that the regeneration timer is dropping while the spell damage goes up. So if I increase it, I could actually get the next level being 6. But instead of 8.9% regeneration time, instead of 10.9 I would maybe have 8.9 or whatever. So that's basically how things work. And as you can see, I managed to get most of the hunting down. Now there is one thing, as you can see over here in Forest Blight, and that is there is a certain cooldown. No matter what I do, the cooldown would never drop below that number. It's a fixed number. So even with the cooldown, even with the regeneration time of 0.2 seconds, it will take me 20 seconds and a tiny bit. I mean, 0.2 is to be ignored. So 20 seconds before I can use it again. There are more combat arts having that one. Malicious Totem cooldown 15 seconds. It also says it over here. There's nothing mentioned about cooldown, only regeneration time. And let's see. Golden Glade. Well, the Golden Glade is different, but there's still the cooldown. If you get it. I think it has to do with the buff. Either way, it's pretty complicated stuff which I don't understand the fullest. I will admit that. So let's just continue with what we were doing and find ourselves a dragon. That's what we're here for.
Don't make me laugh. Well, I won't anyway.
The nice part is this part of the mission that I'm going to be able to talk to a without actually having to kill one. At least, unless I piss it off. And that's something we had in the original Sacred as well. There are some things in both games that were similar.
That's not enough to be the champion shot of the village. You'll have to practice a bit more.
So getting 6 levels above me right now. I haven't changed my weapons yet. I really need to do that. If I using weapons closer to the level that I'm currently fighting, and I really need level 60 weapons. Well, this is a 59, but some of the other items. This is one of the hardest points.
Flesh wound, nothing serious.
I'm still heading in the right direction. I think if I would replace the weapons for the unique and set items I'm usually using, might would even be done faster. But the thing is that I also have to think about my survival bonus. And survival bonus is generated by... Yeah, this was what I was hearing. Survival bonus is generated
Over
by
already? What a pity.
fighting.
I expected more from you.
The longer my fights, due to somewhat bad equipment, better it actually is for my survival bonus. And the irony is set items offer me quite a good way to deal with my enemies fast. Offering me quite some protection.
And I'll give
but
you
at the
another
same
one at
time,
the same spot.
they would give me less survival bonus because of my quick kills.
Blast!
Lava 39.4.
The maggots have taken out their napkins already.
That's a blowpipe and I have to check it.
We'll continue practicing to aim, alright?
I really have to check how that one's doing at some point. Let's see. Wait, it wasn't a blowpipe? 99 and 124. It's actually a rock. It's a very good rock, but still a rock. Let's try it. Oh, here. Let's see what's doing.
Over already? What a pity. I expected more from you.
I'm actually killing things faster with that rock as I did with the blowpipe. Right, let's go up. Oh, hang on a second. I think, let me see, 6 extra damage. So my combat art skills, they're going up. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. Five. No, it doesn't help. It certainly helps on some of the other stuff. Which means him, not him, him. That's 6. Slightly higher. Still level 48 and I'm 54, but never mind. That way. Looks like we're not the only ones be talking to this dragon. Here's another dragon statue.
I'm very close to the target area.
Not going here yet. There is a reason. Well, one reason I can't go there yet. Will loot the chest.
What do you want from me? Assistance in your battle? Don't be a fool. Why would I care about you or your goals? I come from another dimension, outside of this creation. The religious squabbles of this world do not interest me. Nothing and nobody from your dimension can compete with my power. There is, however, one other creature also from another dimension. It's the Karnak. He has learned to use the magic energy that flows through this world. With this additional knowledge, his power could one day rival my own. I have lived to my ripe old age by never letting that happen, so I'll offer you a deal. If you kill the Karnak, I'll tell you where you can find the answers to your questions. As an added bonus, I'll even release the slaves in the breeding kennels. Animal flesh or human, it matters not to me after so many years.
Right. So, we got a
As
boss
you
fight
wish.
coming up. We've got a boss fight coming up. which means we have to go back in here. But there's also a village nearby, so let's visit that before going back. And we'll be level 55 by the time we actually reach that boss. On top of all of this, I will have to I have to change my combat arts once we leave this area, because it's not even a spoiler. I think everybody may have guessed that we will go into a new area once we've done this. I won't tell you where. I can tell you that we've sort of been there already. Briefly. That's the guy I was looking for. Wrong button. Check this before. That's all my level. Where's the chest? We have to go back for that. I'm able to use level 68 equipment already. Ooh. Anything over here I'd like to drop, because I better do that now. Four, 58, 60, 60. Two, 4 spots movement. Those are going to be very useful at some point. Still thinking about the last skill. 54. Because, as I said, I've got enhanced perception I can use. But I could also switch to bargaining. That means this character will be able to get better prices and better items from shopping. The only thing is, I barely do any shopping. So is it worth it? Enhanced perception is useful for the opening chest, but I haven't been opening that many chests lately. So if I'm looking at my skills, the last skill to choose, is it useful to pick any of those? Not even sure if I can take that. Or should I go for the ballistic voodoo lore, which will increase the damage of him, as well as the totem, because those two are the only ones I'm using. Combat discipline. I can combine 3 combat arts. Currently have 2, Tangle Fine, Ravage Impact. There's no need for me to add a third to it. The Forest Flight Golden Glade Touch is my escape one. There's no need to use that anymore. So, no need for Ancient Magic. Yeah, it will help with the Kabbalistic Voodoo and the Nature Weaver spells. But, no. Same with Nature Weaver Lore. The only one I'm actually using once in a while is the Tangle Fine. Is it really useful to boost its damage? Because most of it is done with plain weapons. And those 2. So, that's number 1. This part, the only one useful maybe damage lore, giving me a chance for secondary effects like chance to freeze. On this one, chance to weaken, or in this case, chance to pierce, chance to weaken, and chance to, so not certain. Spell resistance, yeah, but so far I've been able to deal with the spell, so I don't. So, like I said, I'm not certain about the last. This one is a skill I've never used. That's for sure. So, enhanced perception is nice. It gets a chance to find more valuables. And with that, hiding places, traps and stealth creatures. Hiding places are those small sparkling pieces of light you once in a while may spot in the ground. Actually, I haven't seen many of them yet. At least not when moving over the land. But they are there, so they may become more visible. Traps, yeah, some are pretty obvious, some are a little bit more hidden. Stealth creatures, I haven't seen them. Actually haven't seen them, so...
Ladies and gentlemen, continuing this game is being delayed due to extraordinary absence of the player. Thanks for your understanding.
So the only useful one would be chance to find valuables. Now, I got 12 million at the moment. And my chance to find valuables is also focused at my survival bonus, which is 64% right now. So I don't know yet. But we've got a boss fight coming up. We've got 6 levels to do before I'm able to pick that skill. So that's plenty of time to think things over. With the final boss fight in mind, Tangled Vine Ravage Impact being boosted may be useful. But even the am I heading in the right direction? Yeah, I am. This is helping me. The shields. But I'm going back to the blowpipe because I like that a lot better. Somehow I'm able to remain alive a lot better. Mer-Kill headgear of the antler. It's a big name for a piece, but I'm starting to get more yellow items because of something. So, like I said in the last episode, tactics, Precious Hunter, that's because of them. Weapon attack speeds 146. Ranged, the others in concentration. I need 75 heart points in concentration. My current maximum is 55 anyway. Maximum level. And this one certainly offers more life leads as the other one. 147. There's also the dragon I still need to deal with. Maybe I'm going to do that after we got out of this area. New quest received. Well, actually, no. But just to give you an idea, that's the new quest. So, Karnak. It is also why it's called Karnak Caves. The obvious why I'm doing that, I guess. And as you can see, here's the other reason. This thing, whatever it is, has been killing dragons. which is why Mer-Kill is actually afraid of it. And also, as you can see, we're not the only creatures who've been there to deal with it. So far, those are all dragon fanatics, by the way. So far, none survived.
Burn, baby, burn. I'm ready for your inferno. What kind of monster are you? Who or what may have created you? It definitely wasn't nature. Don't fall over right away. That was only the beginning. Okay, you've managed to make... Who or what may have created you? It definitely wasn't nature. Blast! Even more work for the local undertaker.
Let's see what happens if I switch to the fire protection. At least we had a somewhat more proper boss fight. As you can see, it's not really a dragon, it's looking more like a demon. And in fact, in my opinion, it actually looks like a Sakara demon we know from the first game. Some books. But we survived. So, Karnak defeated. Let's check if there's any loot. Of course, there's loot. Of course, there's also useless loot. And this also means the end of the dragon as help. At least for a brief moment. this is going. By the time we get to the end boss, I will probably be level 65 or something like that. Level 56 may use most of the next biome. I have to start looking for...
Those are dangerous enemies. Maybe too dangerous.
Nah. They're only 6 levels above you. What are you talking about? Wait. Because, like I said, there's something else to do. So nice to be back on the wiggly tail. And I guess that's a former dragon fruit.
It is done then. So mote it be. The answers to your questions can be found in the High Temple of the Lost City. Once, this was the capital of the ancient elven realm, but now it's deserted and has been swallowed by the jungle in the Southlands. It's quite far away, but I can make your trip a bit shorter. Go through this portal. It leads to the lands north of the Southern Sea. When you arrive, find the hearth of the family Grack. One such as you will be welcome there.
Okay.
I admit, I didn't trust you, but I was wrong.
Now, actually, you're not entirely right. Because it said the jungles. The jungles is here. And as a dryad, I'm living there. Or at least I used to live there. So, in a way, it's close to home, and I have been taking a very long detour. That also means that dryads and elves used to be together. Now, to get a hint of where we are going, look at the statues. Not at the text, but at the statues. That's also the vocal violence, by the way. And it pointed us to this. And like I said, we've been there sort of before. Remember? And that's where the dragon is. So let's take the portal. And rats. I forgot my umbrella. Oh. We have another death. Give me a nice impression of one of the monsters we were going to encounter soon. Activate that one. I don't need the other one. I don't need the resurrection monolith. What we do need is to go south. And guess what?
Over already? What a pity. I expected more from you.
Rodents. Lots and lots of rodents. I'm going to deal with lots and lots of rodents. Oh,
Even a
another
blind
monsters.
fighter strikes its target sometimes.
Those are nasty. Here, Reggie. Come on, Reggie. Not going to hunt them all over this swamp. Some of them will hunt me anyway.
Well, no hit points equals death. That's how this game works. Life is but a moment. Death also is but another.
I thought I had seen a monster. Yeah, I had seen a rat. And look at that. Which actually reminds me.
What kind of monster are you?
We have that one. So, let's see, that's a long way from here. By the time we get there, I've done some other quests. Now you see why I switched back to Ancient Bark.
Let's start your last journey.
Ancient Bark gives me extra resistance to poison.
Another one of them.
With all those rats doing poison damage to me. Still tar, that's where we head. And that's not the monitor, that's actually weather effect. Wait, that also means going to do another boss fight in a bit.
I didn't mean that personally, honestly. They didn't go to the trouble of burying you just to have you come crawling back out. Those are dangerous enemies. Maybe too dangerous.
Not heading to the issue tie yet. Doesn't matter that much.
The Dryad was better. Will be engraved in your gravestone. You won't stop me, animal!
Back. Simply continue to the west and we end up where we have to be. At 18, let's check. Let's not check. plus this. 14, 18. Done. So nice. I am able to use the other potion. Although, speaking of potions, I'm barely using them anyway. This is the path I would have used if I had taken an earlier turn. So we have to go that way. And there's our first side quest.
I'll be happy to do so.
Oh, sure. Very well. So, I'm becoming a swamp. Reserve guard, something like that. Yeah, considering there are 3 nets.
You're dead. Accept it.
Somebody has been fishing there. I don't know what it is, but
And he's gone. One less.
every once in a while I have so many problems with my mouse pointer. That's the potion. Protected by that nest. Hello, poacher. Stupid poacher.
You're welcome.
Come on, poacher.
Mission accomplished.
No portal in here. quest. Swamp belly toast, really?
You can count on me.
Off to the next one. This time I'm going to take the official path.
Those are dangerous enemies. Maybe too dangerous.
Just a little hard to notice what to find. People wonder why some players didn't like this biome. I think you've just seen the reason. The weather effects are quite annoying every once in a while.
The endless circle of life. Any special wishes for the funeral?
$20? Well, experience-wise, that's help. I also saw green sparkle somewhere over there. Where the hand appears, those spots that where the index finger is pointing at, those are the hidden places which I will be able to see easier when, at least if I understood the description right, easy to see with advanced perception. I have the feeling we're all going back right now. At least the experience is nice.
Back into the grave with you. Even more work for the local undertaker.
5.
Another one of them.
6.
Who are you trying to scare? I think I might have overreached here.
I haven't overreached here.
another one because it was so much fun.
And another spot. One of the good
And
things
he's
of
gone.
the swamp,
One less.
despite the bad visibility, are a big amount
I
of
think I'm almost there.
monsters. There's absolutely plenty of monsters to be killed here. And I do know some people who used to run the swamp with multiplayer because they really love the farm. And yes, as you can see, it's a good spot for XP farming.
Back into the grave with you. The maggots have taken out their napkins already.
Even by doing this quest,
Were you in the bathroom while this strange ranger has redeemed you all?
players here didn't like the area at all because of the weather effects, while others loved it for the extreme fun. Yes, have these real
The
monsters.
animals around here are quite malicious. Nature or not, you shall not block my way.
I mean, look at my experience. I got 400,000 already.
May your remains nourish nature.
When you get 1.5k, it's easy to get 400,000 experience points. I won't deny that, but with 775,
Any special wishes for the funeral?
it takes a while, but still.
Back into the grave with you. Whoa! And I'll give you another one at the same spot. I should be right here.
Yep, there you are. Something has been blocking my arrows.
Even more work for the local undertaker. animals around here are quite malicious. I'm very close to the target area.
I had seen that, but it's good to know that.
Back into the grave with you.
All arms dual wield. That's two skills that apply to two different weapons. This is much more useful. Constitution riding is in general useful too. Now let's see where we are, because we no, we haven't. We going far. So we're going around in a circle. And we're not going to do boss fights, the second boss fight.
It must be here somewhere.
Sometimes this game is easier as a valley Although in this region,
Enough with the haunting. Now you die.
we one of the upcoming episodes bring up my characters just to show them bits. Look like combat arts and things like that.
Do you belong to the faction that is constantly screaming for brains? Go haunt somewhere else. I should be right here.
Like 450. that one's still better. Okay. Let's go back to swamp huts. Relative safety of swamp huts.
How do you like that? The next one won't be so gentle.
Heading in the wrong direction. Oh, never mind.
I'm very close to the target area.
We should just to where I want you to go. That makes things a lot easier. I think my lizard was drifting.
Done.
Right. Next, that guy. Before I'm able to talk to the main quest giver. I won't do the quest with that guy though. I will accept it.
I won't disappoint you.
Let's see, how far is it? 113. You know what? I'm going to be generous today.
Garlic? Holy water? Ah, well, I'll just try with the good old force of arms. Boot to the head!
Aye, aye. My mouse is messing up again. Find, kill. It's number 2. But they already got the hype.
The Dryad was better. Will be engraved in your gravestone.
Hey. think I have a problem. Yeah, we have a problem. Okay, that's slightly disappointing. But every once in a while this happens. It's one of the bugs the community patch couldn't fix.
I won't be able to win this fight without a curative watering place.
The problem is simple, that one of the requirements doesn't drop. We killed all 4 trophy hunters, but the last hunter simply didn't drop the hat. So what I'm going to do after taking a sip of my drink is save the game and sign out, and next week we're going to pick up this quest, because I'm quite certain that last head will be there. So for the time being, thanks for watching, and I really do hope you've been enjoying this. I did. We had a nice boss fight, we had a nice conversation with the dragon, and we got into the next region. So there's a little bit more to go before we end. And we certainly have certain boss fights to do, but it will be fun. The only thing we know is that we're heading off this area. So my guess is we could more or less figure out how we are going to get there by looking at this map. So with that, like I said, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Have a good week. See you then. Goodbye.